Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we are back with our Ultimate Decades Challenge and we are coming in with the year 1352 and happy Halloween. I hope you guys are having a great day and I hope that you are going to have a happy and safe day today. If you're going out, if you're going trick-or-treating, I don't know what your plans are, but I hope everyone is having a great day. And we are going to be jumping in first thing with our families, and we are going to be going in and finding out if our soldiers are coming home from the war. That is the first thing that we're going to be doing today on our stream, is finding out who's going to survive, who is going to perish, who gets to go home, that fun stuff. We have some birthdays today in our stream, and probably some births as well, and we need to get Julianna Shoemaker to try for another baby. So we have a lot going on in the stream today, so that is what we're going to be doing. So first things first, we are going to go ahead and we are going to jump in to the spreadsheet, and we are going to take a look at what we need to do to find out about our family and getting ourselves into the war, people, and coming home. So it does say here we need to roll a d20 for all enlisted Sims. If they roll an 11, they die in the war. Otherwise, they can come home from the war. So we are going to go ahead and pull up our dice, and we are going to give that a roll. We have 2 Sims in our war camp. We have Theo Saunders and his son John. They both went to war, as we know. So we are going to roll for both of them, and they can't roll an 11. So let's roll for Theo first, and he rolls a 2. So he does get to come home, and John rolls a 10. Ooh, that was close. So he also, though, does get to come home. Both John and Theo are going to go back home to the Saunders home. So we are going to go ahead and put them back in their home. So let's go ahead and manage households, and we're going to take them out of the war camp and put them back where they belong in their Saunders home. And we will let them come home from the war, and we'll update our spreadsheet that they survived, which is fantastic news. So now they have gone back home, as we know, and we will allow them to be with their family again. So we're just going to transfer these Sims between households, and we're going to put them back in with their family here. All right, so they are back in with their family here. And as we know, he did lose his wife, but he's got now him back home with his 3 children. And we are going to go ahead and go back over to our spreadsheet. We need to update the that he has gone back home. So he survived. And that John also survived. All right, and then for our other things on the timeline for today, you'll notice we have Joanna Harding, Mackenzie Like, and Alaric von Schwan need to age up to toddlers today. So we are going to be rolling for them to see if they can age up to toddlers. And Juliana Arundel is aging up to a child. So we're going to go ahead and do their rolls and see if they can age up to their respective ages for that. So for our toddlers, they can't roll a 1, 4, 8, 12, or 15. So let's go ahead and give them their rolls for the day. So we have 3 rolls for our toddlers. So for Joanna, let's go ahead and roll for her. She rolls a 5, so she does live. And then for Mackenzie rolls a 9, so he lives. And a 19 for Alaric, so he lives. So all 3 of them are going to age up to toddlers, and they are going to live. They all get 16 days. So that is going to put them on, let me just go ahead and put them where they belong. That puts them there. And then for our child aging up, we can't roll a 4 or 13. So let's go ahead and do a roll. We roll a 10, so we do go ahead and survive. And Julianna is going to live for 28 days. So we're just going to put her where she belongs. Perfect. And let's go ahead and head over to these households, and we will age them up to their respective ages and go ahead and give them their makeovers. So our first one is the Harding home. That is, as we know, in Transylvania. So we'll go there first. So we'll go to the Harding home and age up little Joanna to a toddler. All right, so here is little Joanna right up here, just laying in the floor in the kitchen. We love that. We're just going to go ahead and hop into CAS with her and age her up because, as we know, we can't age her up any other way. So we'll just age her up in CAS, and we will find out what her toddler trait is going to be and give her her makeover. So Joanna is going to age up to a toddler. She is going to have the trait of slow to warm up temperament. And let's go ahead and see what she's going to look like here. Well, she didn't get a skin, so we'll have to just give her a full makeover. All right, let's give her her makeover here. And let's see, what hair do I want to give her? Well, she had dark brown hair. So we'll change her eyebrows to dark brown from black. I don't know about that hair with the bows. How about this one maybe? All right, and they are, I can't remember what color they are. I always have to look. The Harding family is brown, so we'll give her her brown outfits. All right, and then for her sleepwear and her party. All right, and then we're just going to get her photo for the family tree here. And that is Joanna, aged up to a toddler. And then we're going to hop over to the Von Schwan family, and we will give Alaric his toddler makeover. And then we'll go to the Like family after that. And as you can see, Taylor here is pregnant. She is, what trimester is she in? She's in her 3rd trimester in 7 hours. So she'll be having a baby in this stream, which we love. She seems to be really happy. Everyone is in a fantastic mood, which we love. So they're going to be having another baby, which is super exciting. All right, and let's go ahead and go over to the Von Schwan family, and we will go ahead and age up little Alaric here and make sure that he can get himself aged up to a toddler as well. Okay, so we are going to just go and age up Alaric, who is also just laid out in the floor. All of our infants, if you notice, are having a little bit of the same pattern here, where they're just laid out in the floor. Nobody's in a crib. We love that. I still haven't updated this house. I need to do that. But we will get this house eventually updated to where it is time period appropriate. We're going to age up little Alaric. He is going to be carefree. All right, so let's go ahead and give him his makeover here. He's very pale like his mom. Maybe if I give him a little bit of blush, that might help a little bit with his paleness. And this family is orange. Okay, we will just get his party outfit here. I'm going to do this one, I think, with these these boots. All right, there's little Alaric. He's super cute, albeit he is quite pale, but he took after his mother there. We're gonna get his photo for the family tree as well, and hop over into the game here and go and give Mackenzie like his makeover for his toddler self. And I think she might also be pregnant. Is she? Maybe not. I think we did try for a pregnancy, but I don't know if she's pregnant or not. Doesn't look like it's telling us that she is, so we may not have found out yet or something like that. I'm not really sure, but let's go ahead and go over to the like family. As we know, Conrad is in the process of turning into a vampire. So we will, if she's not pregnant, we will have to try again for her in a couple days or in a day or so and see if we can get them pregnant again. And then for our like family, we are going to age up little Mackenzie. All right, Mackenzie, where are you? You're over here on the floor. Let's just push play so it'll let you show up here a little bit because you're just hiding there. All right, so we're going to go into Cass and give you your makeover. All right, and Mackenzie is going to be always sleepy. All right, Mackenzie, let's give you your quick makeover here. All right, and then if we give you some eyelashes, love, and a little bit of blush. You got red hair like your mom. I'm going to give you that hairstyle. And this family is white. He is super adorable. I love him so much. Aw. All right, there's Mackenzie like. And let's go ahead and hop over into the Arendelle home and we will age up Julianna. Is she expecting? Let's find out. Okay, so we don't know if she's expecting yet either, so we'll just have to find out later if she's expecting. And then we're going to head into the Arundel family and age up Julianna to a child. All right. Perfect. All right, so here is little Julianna, and we are going to go ahead and let her age up to a child. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and so we are going to select an aspiration and trait to replace Charmer. She is going to be calm. These Sims tend to be fine and don't usually get excited. And we are going to pick, I don't know, let's pick grow up well. These Sims want to have a happy and successful childhood. She got 2 in motor, 2 in social, and 2 in creativity, and 1 in mental. And let's go ahead and hop into Cass and give her her makeover. Alright, so let's give you your makeover, love. I'm going to take that hair off you because I don't think that's very time period appropriate. And let's give you your makeover here. I think I'm going to do... Alright, let's find you a good hair. Maybe that hair. Let me just put it on all of her settings here. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and put her in her blue outfits. As we know, this family is blue. And for your athletic wear, we can put you in this one. All right. And then for your hot weather, we can put you in this blue here. All right, and then that is Julianna. Let's go ahead and get her photo for the family tree. And we will go ahead and hop into the game and see how our main family is doing now that we are just here with them. All right, so it is Friday, January of 1352. It is about 12:37, 1 o'clock in the morning, and everyone seems to be doing how. John needs a little bit of fun. Sophia's doing great. She is pregnant, though. She has an unwanted child on the way, and she will be in her second trimester in 21 hours. She is freaking out. Says Sophia did not expect to have a child and is really not sure that she wants it at all, but it's happening. What should she do? And she's having a pregnancy freak out. Pregnant. It hits Sophia now how young she still is, how little she wants anything major and life-changing happening at this point in time, how little she feels ready to handle such a thing. Impossible not to freak out. What will her parents say? Her friends, the father of the child. So she is a little bit freaking out about the fact that she is having another child. I don't know why she's freaking out. Because she did already have one baby, and as we know, it didn't make it. But I believe she had one. Let's take a look. Oh no, she didn't. This is her first baby. Maybe that's why she's freaking out. Why was I thinking she had a baby already? I guess she didn't. This is her first baby. So yeah, she's, I guess, understandably freaking out. Then we have Julianna, who is feeling a little bit tired. We're going to let her go ahead and go upstairs and get herself a little bit of rest. So let's go queue up for her to go ahead and have a little bit of a sleep here. Since it is 1 o'clock in the morning, that makes sense that she would be tired. Gerald is doing well, and Iris has a lot of needs that need to be taken care of. She is hungry, she is dirty, and she needs some attention. So we are going to let her get a little bit to eat here, and then we will maybe get John to give her a bath, which will help her with the attention thing as well as the needing to be cleaned thing. So let's go ahead and get started here in the game. We love it. And hopefully Sophia will come to terms with this pregnancy with time. We, obviously know that we can't send her off to come to terms with this. John and Iris have a strict family dynamic. Okay. She's just going to have to come to terms with this pregnancy once, obviously, the baby gets here, and she can maybe attempt to bond with the baby, and then at that point she'll be able to come to terms with the fact that she has a child. But until then, she's just going to be a little bit stressed. Let's let her go and grab something to eat. She is feeling a little bit hungry. John is just giving Iris a bath here. As you can see, Rosalie Shoemaker is over here at the house, which is Sophia's mother, and they are just having a little bit of a chat here. So they're just having a nice little conversation. They're all just kind of visiting together, which we love. So I do think that, Sophia would probably tell her mom, I'm expecting, and see what her mom has to say about that. So she's going to tell her mom, like, I'm pregnant. And I don't necessarily want this baby, but I am pregnant. And her mom clearly is devastated by this news. She's thinking, what do you mean you're pregnant? But they're married, so it is okay that she is pregnant. But I guess her mom is thinking to herself, like, you're so young. You have your whole life ahead of you. Why did you guys go ahead and start having babies now? And she's like, we need to secure our future. We need to have an heir. And, I mean, they do have Gerald, but anything could happen to Gerald. And if Gerald were to pass away, they need to have someone that can pick up the family line. So they definitely need to have an heir. Festering bitterness. Sophia really cannot stand being around a sim that she has a grudge against. So I'm thinking she might have a grudge against her mom right now based on what her mom said about her being pregnant. And that's not necessarily a good thing, but it kind of is what it is. I'm going to get her to make a little bit of gruel here. She doesn't have a whole lot of cooking experience, but we're going to just get her to cook a little bit of something so that we do have things in the house that people can eat. And everyone else is just kind of taking care of their needs here. I'm going to get John to come out and clean the coops and collect the eggs because they haven't been tended to in quite some time. And yeah, just like I thought, they are pretty nasty. Usually Elias would have taken care of that, but he's no longer around. And so, as you can see, things have gotten a little bit disgusting. So we're going to have John come out and take care of that. And then we're going to need to clean this animal shed as well. At some point, we are going to need to get us a cow. We probably need to go ahead and do that. We're going to need milk for the house so that she can make things for us to eat with. So I do think we're going to need to do that. It is one more thing for him to need to, take care of outside. But obviously, it is something that needs to be done. All right, there are eggs there that, we got hatchable eggs, so I'm just going to put those in the coop to be incubated there. She's cooking, which we love, and he he collected more eggs, which we love. There were quite a bit of eggs. In the coops. So we have put our hatchable eggs in the coops. There are all the hatchable eggs that we have. There's 6. That's all we can do. So I had to sell one of them. All right, she has made the gruel, which we love, and I just broke the sink, which I don't love. So I'm going to have to get John in here to repair that. All right. Laundry is going to have to be done, so come on in here and get some wash going. All right, Julianna, you need to get up and go to the washroom, and you need a bath. So once you're done with that, you need to give Gerald a bath. She's like, are you kidding? At all the laundry. It's all over the house. Yeah. It is pretty bad. Rosalie's thinking, how is this house in so much shambles? But it's because they have so many little kids. And they're young. She's a teen. He's a brand new, like he's just a fresh new young adult. So they're quite young with really young children in the house. I mean, if you think about it, she just became a child. They are toddlers. And so it is a lot to deal with. And she's expecting another child. And, they're newly married. I mean, this is his third wife. He's lost 2 women to childbirth. So you would think that he would kind of know the ropes here and he would have the swing of things by now. But he had his father to help him before, and now he's kind of doing everything on his own. And it's a lot taking care of this farm. And he's just like, it's a lot. And he's thinking, she doesn't know the ropes yet. And I'm trying to do everything that I can to, help her learn the ropes and also take care of the children and keep things going. And so he's doing the best that he can. And yet the house is in a little bit of shambles. So they're trying their best. I think with time, it will get a little bit better, but probably not until some of these kids age up and they can help out on the farm as well. Or until she kind of gets a little bit better at knowing kind of what to do around here. So he needs to go to the washroom and he is desperate for fun. Usually when he is desperate for fun, I'll have them do a little bit of a woohoo. She's so tense though. I don't know if she will fall for that whole, and let him woohoo with her, because she's just like, yeah. I think she would be like, the last time I woohooed with you, you got me knocked up. And now I'm having a baby and you want to woohoo with me again. Hello, is she okay? She's very tense. She's like dealing with the fact that she has an unwanted child on the way and she's having basically a freak out about it. So she's not okay. No, she's not. She's just kind of like thinking to herself, how could I have put myself in this position? Like, I just got married and now I'm pregnant and I didn't really want this. I didn't really want this. So she's kind of freaking out to herself. I mean, she understands that they need to have an heir and she realizes that they have Gerald, but the problem is, Gerald may not make it. And if Gerald doesn't make it, then they would need an heir to carry on the line. And she understands all of that, but she also is thinking to herself, like, I'm so young and, I just don't know about it all. John, on the other hand, is, so used to having women and children. So he's not bothered, obviously. But you would think he would be worried considering he's lost so many wives due to childbirth. But I think all he can really think about is the fact that he knows he has to secure his line. And he needs heirs, and he knows that. So he's like, yeah, it sucks that I keep losing my wives to childbirth, but I also need to have heirs. Why is he always so stinky? I don't understand my Sims always being stinky. All right, she's sleeping. You really do need to get up and get yourself a bathroom break, and you also need to get something to eat. All right, so he is just going to go ahead and collect the honey. As you know, the last time we rolled in the for the season change, we got great soil. So we have great soil now, which is fantastic. We don't ever get that. So the fact that we have that now is fabulous. We don't have a blight zone. I love that we don't have a blight zone. We have great soil, at least for the summer season. So we love that. And we are just going to have him finish dealing with our bees here, and then come do the bees, sir. He's like, do I have to finish? I've been stung so many times. Yeah, you have to finish. And then you can do whatever. Maybe we'll get you to go and get a cow, because honestly, I think we need to get a cow. He's like, do we though? Do we need a cow? We do. So let's go ahead and get them another cow, because obviously we need milk in the house. We're going to get him to come clean the cow and feed the cow and milk the cow. And he's like, I can't win for losing. There is so much work to be done on this farm. And there really is. She overall is, I think, pretty happy, other than the fact that she's tense about the pregnancy. But she's happy that she's just been married. She's happy about the house and the decorations of the house. She's just not ready for the pregnancy, so she's kind of freaking out about it. And she's having cravings because of the pregnancy, so she's like, I don't understand all these pregnancy feelings. Like, I just don't understand at all. Why don't you go ahead and clean up? Gerald is feeling playful. We love that. And John is just out here, you know, doing what he's got to do. Let's get her to check the mail. We love it. How are you doing today, Leah Maria? Are you feeling any better? So it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, because as we know, we started around like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we have already done all of the birthdays for today. We have rolled for our soldiers. They both have come home, which we love. So we've done everything that we need to do for January, February, and March of 1352. Tomorrow, when we, on our timeline, which will be obviously April, May, and June, we're going to head over to the Shoemaker home, and we're going to get Julianna to try for a baby, because as we know, she has had 3 stillborn babies, and we need to get her pregnant again. So we are going to go over to their family, and we're going to try and get them pregnant again. We want them to obviously have a viable baby, a viable birth. I would really like for her to have a child that survives. I don't really know why she has had so much bad luck with her children, but unfortunately she has had a lot of bad luck in that department. You know, she had her first baby with Alexander McGrath and it died. And then she has had 2 more children with her current husband, and they both have passed away as well. So I don't really know what the deal is with that. But I'm really, really hoping we can get her to get pregnant and that it will survive. That is my hope for that family, because obviously I want them to have babies and that name to carry on. And that would be great if that could take place, but I don't know if that's gonna pan out that way. I was thinking about one of my favorite toys and can't find it. I'm starting to miss it and to feel sad. Well, play with a different toy. I mean, sometimes it just is what it is. Why are these 2 fighting? She is sad from being hot. Okay, well, change your clothes. Can you change your outfit? Change your outfit to your hot weather outfit if you are hot.
syrup, Renee Hislop, Meshka Craney, Possum Rabin.
All right, you need to both go to bed. Both of you are feeling a little bit tired, so go take yourselves a little bit of a nap. And you are also feeling a little bit tired, but what are you wanting to do? Wash the laundry? Yeah, you can totally do that. All right, and what is it that you are wanting to do? Something fun. Well, I tried to get you guys to woohoo, but unfortunately you didn't do that, so I don't know what to tell you. Let's see if you can get her to woohoo with you. And that way you can have a little bit of fun. That's what you should do. You're feeling a little better. That's good. I'm glad to hear it because it's no fun when you're feeling ill. That being said, it is that time of year now where I think everyone's going to start getting their colds and things like that because the seasons are changing and things like that. So that's always fun to deal with, right? All right, so he's going to go and try to approach her and just be like, do you think that maybe we could go and have a little bit of a woohoo? And she's like, I already told you the last time we woohooed that you got me pregnant. And he's like, well, you can't get pregnant again. You're already pregnant. Like, what's stopping you? You know? And she's like, well, I guess that's true. And he's like, yeah, it is true. You can only get pregnant once, and you're already pregnant. So we might as well go ahead and woohoo. So he's talked her into it. He's convinced her. So they're going to go upstairs. They're going to have a little bit of adult fun because he is desperate for it. Not the woohoo. I mean, maybe he is desperate for the woohoo, but he's desperate for fun was kind of what I meant. So they are just having a little bit of a woohoo. It's getting his fun up, which we love. And then I'm going to have her take herself a little bit of a nap. I'm going to have him take himself a little bit of a nap because they are both exhausted. Let's see where she's at with her pregnancy. She'll be in her second trimester in 8 hours. Okay, we love that for her. As we know, Taylor McGrath, no, she's not a McGrath anymore. She's a Harding now. Taylor Harding is very far in her pregnancy, so we should be hearing from her soon that she's giving, like going into labor, I would think. And then she's going to be having her baby, which is super exciting. And they are going to be expanding their family. Okay, you're hungry and you need to pee. What is she doing? Throwing away eggs? Oh, I guess the eggs didn't incubate. And so she's throwing them away. Well, great. Well, that's not throwing them away. That's throwing them on the ground. She's like, yeah, I gotta pee. Really badly. Okay. Very good. We love that. All right. Go get yourself something to eat. I don't think there's anything that is in here, so we'll have to cook something. Don't you dare make, though, chips and salsa. Because, honestly, I definitely don't want that. We don't need you making chips and salsa. You can come and make some pottage and make it enough for everybody, and that would be fantastic. So we'll have her make a little bit of pottage. She is making a mess. We'll have her clean that up. You need to go to the washroom, sir. All right, so she is just cleaning up here. She is just cooking, and he is going to the washroom. I'm going to get her to make a classic painting when she's done cleaning, because I think the kids can paint here. And that will be fun for her to do that. It'll give her something to do, and possibly we can, you know, sell it. All right, she is just getting herself something to eat here. And are you actually going to the washroom? Yeah, you did. Okay, good. She's actually reached cooking level 5, so she's gotten quite a bit of skill in cooking since she has been living here with us and been married to us. She is doing really well as far as her cooking goes. I am loving that. Can you make something other than what you've been making. She can make fried fowl, but only a single serving. Okay, well, we don't want you to do that. It looks to me like we need to send him out hunting. So I'm going to send him out hunting. He's like, I'm tired. Yeah. Story of your life. But you're going to go hunting. We need some meat in the house. She can't cook if you don't have things for her to cook. So he's going to go out hunting so that they can have some meat in the house, and she is going to go ahead and go have herself a little bit of a nap. Once you're done painting, you can go to the washroom and get a bath. And Julianna has acquired the painting skill. We love that. Gerald and Iris both are going to need to get a serving of food. Are you going to go to bed? Yeah, okay. The deal is that you should definitely sleep while you can, because once you have a baby, you're not ever going to sleep again. That's pretty much the rule. So she's going to go get some rest while he's out hunting, and Porter Shoemaker just sent us a text message that says, I heard you're pregnant. Aren't you ashamed at your age, the worry you're putting on your parents? You're too irresponsible. That's her brother, by the way. Which is quite rude that he would tell her that, because to be completely honest, Porter has had 2 children with his wife. I mean, granted, they were stillborn, but he's had 2 children with his wife, and he is the same age as her. Maybe a little, I think he's the same age as her. He might be a little older. He's a little older. He's like a year older than her, but he's had 2 children. He might be like a year or 2 older than her, but he's had 2 stillborn children, and he's like giving her a hard time. Not cool. Not cool at all. All right, so Iris is just in here getting herself a bite to eat, if that's what you want to call it. I would call it making a mess, but you know, we're not going to judge. Is she not the cutest thing ever? She's so cute. All right, John is back from going hunting. He got us a chicken and 2 squirrels. I mean, it's not the best hunting excursion in the world, but I guess it'll do. And we got us some milk that we need to put in the fridge. So let's do that. So we got some milk. We got some honey. We got us, once again, another marriage certificate. Let's put that one there. I mean, they're everywhere. Let's put it here. They're like all over the house, marriage certificates. Okay. He needs to go to bed. And you need to go to bed. And you also need to go to bed, little one. It is 7:33 at night. What's wrong with you now? You're not ready for this. Sometimes the torturous nature of being pregnant at a time when you don't want a child hits you like a train. And she's sad because of that thought. Like, that is really bad. She's also having a mood swing, a sad mood swing because of the pregnancy. The slightest little things are making Sophia want to cry. Hormones are all out of whack. Okay, that is a lot to deal with. So she's going to throw that down because I screwed up and, you know, stopped her midstream. which is fine. We're going to have her put this laundry away, and then we're going to have her put this laundry on the clothesline. Go ahead and hang that laundry up. And then you really do need to get yourself to bed. She's like, but what about Iris? Iris is in bed. You need to go to bed. And you need to go to bed, John. Everybody needs to go to bed. It is getting late. It's almost 9 p.m. Sophia is now in her second trimester. Okay, great. All right, can you use this potty chair? Can I use my camera? That'd be great. No, you can't use the potty chair. I guess that means you're going to go in your diaper. We don't like that, but I guess that is what it is. All right, go downstairs and get yourself something to eat, and then I guess you're going to go in your diaper. We're going to get her to potty train you once she gets up. Because you desperately need to be potty... Dang it! I didn't get our chickens sold, and so now the bloody Grim has come to confiscate our chickens. Alright, Grim. Whatever. Okay, so in the morning when they wake, it will be time for us to obviously go and see Julianna Shoemaker. We are going to be trying for a baby for her because it will be April of 1352, and we want Julianna to obviously go ahead and try for a baby. We want her to have a full life and a happy life, and she wants a baby. That family wants a baby. And she's tried several times unsuccessfully to have said baby. Gerald is like, could you guys please, for the love of Pete, wake up? Look at me. I'm dirty. I've been using my diaper and I don't know how to use the potty. And she's like, well, let's go and do potty training. It's cold today. Yeah, it's cold here too. We have snow. Usually here it either rains or snows on Halloween, and it snowed like a week ago, so we have snow. So, snow for Halloween it is. So we are just potty training Gerald. She is desperate for a wee and desperate for food. So we're going to let her do both of those things. And we are also going to get everyone else out of bed so that they can handle their needs. They clearly need to do that. And we're going to go ahead and head over to Julianna's house. I'm just going to let this family take care of themselves while we're gone. They should be able to do that, hopefully. So we're going to head over to the Shoemaker house now and try to get them to have a baby. So we're going to spend some time in their household and play with them for a little while. Okay, so we have arrived here in the Shoemaker home, and what is Porter? What is Porter up to? Porter is very happy. What does it say? He's happy from a cozy fire. Julianna is happy from a cozy fire. They are both doing really well. We love that. But they are feeling pretty hungry, so I am going to get her in here and just get her to make a pigeon pie. So let's have her come in and do that. Go on in there and make a pie because you guys are both feeling pretty hungry, so you need to do your wifely duties.
Roby.
Why can you not make a pie? Oh, because he's cooking. Okay, well, what are you making? He's making a meat and potato pie. Okay, so he's decided to cook, so she's like, well, I can't cook because he's cooking. And he's like, it's okay, dear. I just decided to go ahead and make something. And she's like, okay, well, I was coming in to make a pigeon pie. And he's like, well, I beat you to it. And she's like, well, you didn't have to do that. And he's like, well, of course I do. It's not just your job to cook around here. And she was like, well, that's awful sweet of you, honey. And he's like, well, it's nothing really. So clearly this household, they have shared duties, which we love. And after they both have something to eat, they are probably going to go ahead and, you know, want to get intimate with one another and try for that baby, which will be great. No snow or rain happening right now. Might at the end of November through February. Yeah. I would love to say that's the case here, but it's like October to May? October to May. After being swept off her feet by Porter's flirty advances, Julianna feels like the birds are singing a bit sweeter and the sun is shining a bit brighter. How romantic. Would you say that Julianna likes flirtation? Yes. Oh, that's sweet. All right, so he is just going to finish up this pie here and put it in the oven so that they can eat. No, they don't have a difficult family dynamic. They were just loving on one another, and you just said that they have, like, whatever they had, and now you're wanting them to be difficult. Like, honestly, don't be difficult by trying to make them be difficult. All right, so he is just finishing up this pie, and then they're going to eat something together. All right. He's like, honey, come eat. And she's like, okay, love, I'm coming. Come grab a serving of this. All right, so they are both going to come and eat this pie together. It's going to be super sweet. Hello. Both of you can eat. Eat this. And eat this. I just reset you, so sorry about that. All right. Go ahead and eat. And she's like, you've outdone yourself. This is delicious. And he's like, oh, well, thank you. And she's like, I didn't know you knew how to cook. And he's like, I'm just, you know, dabbling a little bit. I'm just learning. And she's like, well, it's really good. And he's like, oh, thank you, honey. So they are just going ahead and, you know, spending a little bit of time having a conversation over the meal. He is going to, you know, woo her a little bit and love on her. They are going to go ahead and go upstairs and mess around. We are going to try to get them to have a little bit of a woohoo so that they can try for a baby. Hopefully it will get them pregnant. They are obviously very much smitten with one another, which we love. He's got a wee, so, you know, hopefully this doesn't take too long because he's got to go to the washroom. But they are going to go upstairs and try for a baby. I don't have the option for them to actually try for a baby because, you know, she's a teen. But they're going to mess around. Same concept. It'll be fine. I mean, how far do you have to go? She's like, to the very tip top of the house. Very good. In the bed they go. Alright, so we are just trying for a baby, and then I'm going to have him go and use the washroom. Maybe if it'll let me, like, tell him to do that. Alright, go to the washroom. He's like, I am busy, okay? I am not trying to do anything right now. Okay, go use the washroom, honestly. And she is good. It is summer harvest. Oh dear, you know what that means. We've got to get back over to our main family because we need to do summer harvest with our main family. But we can go ahead and harvest everything here. They don't have anything but banana tree. But we'll get them to harvest nonetheless. And check the mail. But then we're going to have to obviously get outside or get to our main family and let them go do their summer. That's a long time for snow. That is a long time for snow. Welcome to Canada. Welcome to Alberta. I know. It's a long time. Come check the mail, please. He's like, I don't want to. And she's like, I obviously don't want to come harvest anything either. Neither one of them want to do what I'm telling them to do. Why not? All they want to do is sleep. All right, they don't want to harvest, so I'm just going to leave them here, and we're going to go to our main household. Hopefully they are expecting, and we will just leave them there. We're going to go to our main household because we clearly need to deal with summer harvest. That is very important because I don't want us to miss our harvest with our main family. If we miss our main harvest, or our main family doing the harvest, then obviously we don't have anything to live off of. So we're going to do the main harvest. The main family is going to do the summer harvest. That's what I'm trying to say. And so that will be great. It's going to take us a little while. I don't know if Sophia likes to garden, so it may be just John doing it. Well, she does, it looks like. Okay, so both of them should be able to do the harvest. So we're going to get them out here and get them to harvest. So let's go ahead and harvest all. And let's get you over here and you can harvest all. And we'll meet in the middle. She's so sad. She's just really sad. He's feeling super confident and protective. When John is around someone he adores, he wants to protect them and keep them safe. That's so sweet. All right, so they are both doing the harvest, which we love. Continue on, please, sir. Don't just get all caught up in the fact that you're doing what I told you to do and being like, yay, I did the harvest, I'm celebrating. And then, you know, make her do all of the harvesting by herself while you just stand there. He's like, well, she's really fast. She is really fast because you're just standing there. He's like, no, I'm getting attacked by bees. And she, look how fast she is at the harvest. She clearly likes this. This is fun for her. He is not doing what I told him to do. All right, we'll get him to evolve everything. She is harvesting her little heart away. Like, she is just a harvesting machine. We love it. All right. Well, he didn't harvest hardly anything, but she is harvesting everything, and I love that for her. I think the only thing she didn't harvest were these flowers. So we'll get her to harvest those when she's done. She's like, just give me time. I just haven't made it over there yet. I'm planning on getting to those flowers. I don't need you to remind me. I really don't think she does need me to remind her. She was just, you know, taking her sweet time is all. She's doing an amazing job. All right. She did all of the harvest. I'm just going to have her go in now. She needs to cook something because it is, you know, she's hungry. So she needs to cook because there's nothing in here to eat. So I'm going to have her go ahead and cook something. We're going to do, let's do chunky vegetable stew. And we'll put all of the harvestables in the fridge because we probably had a pretty good haul. So we got 20 sage. And we got 56 basil. We got 48 blueberries, 10 lemons, 72 blackberries, 16 tomatoes, 5 garlic, 14 cherries. We love it. I don't know what he got. He got 7 basil, 6 parsley, 16 blackberries, 5 garlic, and 15 sage. Okay. She totally just like put him to shame when it comes to harvesting. Truly, she did. Come down here and clean up because she's cooking so you can clean. Everyone is going to need to come down and eat when she's done making this meal. So she'll call everyone down to eat when the meal is made. Okay, call everyone to the meal.
Ufa, to room. This global.
Okay, they're coming. They're coming. He's coming. She's coming. He's coming. Okay, everyone's coming to the meal. Leave the baby alone. Come eat your supper and leave the baby alone. All right. Taylor Harding has gone into labor. Okay, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and go to the Harding residence and see Taylor. That's a lot of plants there. That is a lot of plants there. I think it was great, though, because we definitely needed to have some food in the fridge because we had run out. We were just eating, like, pottage and gruel. So off to Transylvania we go. We're going to go to the Harding residence. Taylor is in labor. And we are going to have us a baby. So start thinking of baby names unless you want me to pull something off of the suggested. Oh no, I have a wheel. I'll suggest I can do it off the wheel. Let me open up the wheel. I made a wheel off of the names. Let's see. Female names. And wheel of names, open, male names. There we go. All right, so we are in the Harding residence, and she is like, oh my gosh. Says she's very uncomfortable. We pretty much expect that. And we are going to go ahead and take her and let her have her baby. It is Saturday, so April 1352. Actually, May. I think it's May.
Oh.
May of 1352, and she had a boy. So let me open up this for you guys, and we're gonna go to the male names and give it a spin. And we are going to name this baby George. Oh my gosh. She also had a girl. So let's also go ahead and go to the female names and give it a spin. Katya. All right, so we have George and Katya, and we twins, yes. We had twins. So let's go ahead and roll for mom and babies. So as we know, mom needs to roll twice and can't roll a 1. So 1, 2. Mom lives through both childbirths. And George can't roll or needs to roll an odd number or 8, 10, or 20. Okay, George is going to die. And Katya needs to roll an odd number or 8, 10, or 20. Okay, Katya lives. All right, so we need to kill off George. And let's go ahead and update the spreadsheet before I forget. So we will put here, we are on Saturday. So we have George Harding died. And then we have Katya Harding lives. Okay. And we are on Everard Harding. So we had George Harding in May of 1352. Deceased in May of 1352. Stillborn. And then we've got, he is a twin. Twin. British. Alive. May of 1352. Female. Harding. Katya. All right, Katya Harding and George Harding. And all of this information has been filled in, which we love. And we just need to update the color here. All right, perfect. And so this is Katya. Oh. Harding. Okay, we have done it. Why we always lose the boys? Actually, we have a lot of boys, believe it or not. I know it doesn't seem like we do, but we actually do have a lot of boys, which is why I'm running out of girls to marry them. We have a lot of boys, more boys than you would actually think. But that being said, I think we just lose a lot of babies, personally. All right, but let's go ahead and push play here. And which one is this? Oh, it named them what it wanted. Nicholas and Rochelle. Okay, well, Nicholas is gonna die. Goodbye, Nicholas. And Rochelle is going to be renamed to Katia. Obviously. So let's get her down here. We're going to have her feed the baby, and I don't know why sometimes it names it what it wants. I think it has something to do with the cribs. It's really a pain, but why are you sleeping in a coffin, dude? He's like, because I can. Okay. He's like aspiring to be a vampire or something. All right, so we are going to have her come down and feed this baby, and then we're going to age up the baby to an infant. Look, him freaking out. It's a little delayed, guy. She's already had this baby. She actually had twins, and you missed it. You lost your son. The whole point was she was hoping that she could give you a son, and she gave you a son, and then your son died. So now you're going to have to continue to try for a baby, because she wants you guys to have an heir for the Harding name, and your heir for the Harding name has died. This baby is cautious. All right. So Katia is going to be cautious. Let's hop into Cass. We'll give Katia her makeover and correct her name. Poor baby in the basement with the coffins. I know. How horrible is that? Jeez. All right. So let's go ahead and fix Katia here. We're going to fix her name. So Katia Harding. And let's give her her makeover. She's super cute already, I can tell. They are brown, so let me put her in her brown clothing. and get her photo for the family tree. She's so cute. All right, so there is Katya, and unfortunately we did lose George, which is not necessarily a good thing, but yeah. So we have now a really sad family. I mean, she had a baby, but she's still super sad about the baby that she lost. I guess that's to be expected, right? Like she's like, yay, I had a baby. And she's all confident and happy that she had a baby. But then I stole her son, the son that she wanted to give her husband. The whole reason that she wanted to have a baby in the first place was to give him an heir. And I just stole him from her. So she's like, what in the world? Comfort this baby. What is wrong with this baby? This baby is sad because her brother got stolen. Yeah, that's upsetting. We'll comfort you. I'm sorry that your brother got stolen away from you. I know, it's really sad. I'm so sorry. Can you get her out of this basement, or are you going to lay her back down?
Oh.
I wonder if she's actually going to lay her back down in this basement of coffins. I really don't think you should. I think you should take her upstairs. Let's go up here. Let's bring the baby up here. Let's put Katya down here. At least up, you know, here she's with the rest of the family. How is the rest of the family? You're good, you're good, you're good, you're great, you're great. Everyone is in a great place as far as their needs go. We love it. We got babies learning the thinking skill. It's great. Spend some time with your family. And we are going to head back over into our main household. Let's get rid of this dice. All right. What is the next thing on the agenda? I believe it is going to be probably another birth. If we have made it far enough into our pregnancy, our Sophia probably will give birth. And then the last day of the year, Sten is aging up to be an adult. If he obviously rolls to be able to age up to an adult, he has a birthday. So that is what is on the agenda for the remainder of the year. I do think that she is how far along? Third trimester in 8 hours. I don't know if she'll actually be able to give birth or not. I don't know if we will have this baby in this stream or not. I guess we'll just have to see. You're supposed to be eating this chunky vegetable stew. Everyone's supposed to have been eating and taking care of themselves, but you did not do that. You just were taking your little sweet time. I know, you smell a dirty diaper. Can you change his dirty diaper? Doesn't need a diaper change. The hell he don't. Look at him, he's green. And you are in street clothes. Not at all what you should be wearing. Change into this outfit. And stop wearing clothing you should not be wearing. It is not okay. Alright. She's upstairs crying it out because she's so bloody sad about this pregnancy. After he eats, I'm going to have him come take care of the cow. And you are a child now, so guess what that means? You get to help with the chores. Look at this coop. It is in utter disarray. She's like, wait a minute. I have to do work now that I'm a kid? Yes, you do. That is how this family gets by. And then you can sell your painting that you did. And then you can eat your stew because you are hungry. All right. Why are you so sad? Are you ever going to get over this pregnancy? And she's like, yep, when it's over. That's when I'm going to get over it. Fair enough. Julianna is discovering eggs. The dice is still there, by the way. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. All right, Julianna has discovered eggs, and we have ourselves a hatchable egg. It's of poor quality, so it's probably not going to hatch, but we'll try. All right, you got the mail, and it's just a bunch of toys, so we're going to sell those. And we're also going to sell these flowers. All right. How's it going, Julianna? She's like, I hate having to do chores. I don't want to do chores. This is not any fun. It's so stinky. But you are doing such a good job at it, Julianna, and we're so proud of you. Oh, her mother's calling. We've been thinking about trying for a baby lately. Do you think we should do it? We want to, but we're not sure. It's a huge responsibility. What do you think? I have no idea what to say. What do you think? Should Rosalie's mom, or should Sophia's mother try for a baby? They are probably an adult right now. Is it weird if they try for a baby the same time we're having kids? Maybe. But I mean, if they want to have kids, should I keep them from doing that? I don't really know. It's your family that you created, the Shoemakers. So what do you want me to tell them to do, Leah Maria? Do you want them to have more babies? Or do you think they're done with the baby days? think I should probably tell them that they could decide for themselves. Sure, they can have more babies. Okay. So try for that baby. All right. We will tell them to try for that baby. What did they say? All right, well, I think yes, we'll do it. Thanks for the advice. We're having a baby. All right. That's exciting. We're going to be pregnant with the same time that our mother is pregnant. How exciting. I mean, we have a little bit of a festering bitterness with our mother right now because she gave us a hard time about being pregnant. And then she called us asking for advice about being pregnant. So we're just kind of like, why are you calling us, asking us about being pregnant when you literally just gave me a hard time about me being pregnant? And she's like, well, I just think you're too young to be pregnant because you have your whole life ahead of you. But your father and I, you know, we're older and wiser and we've already had a million children. Santino Shoemaker, I heard you're pregnant. Aren't you ashamed at your age, the worry you're putting on your parents? You're too irresponsible to be a parent. Why are all these shoemakers calling and giving us hell? Everyone's calling and giving her a hard time. It's just making it worse. 3rd trimester in 4 hours. And she's like, everyone can just get off my back. I'm married. I'm allowed to be pregnant. It's not like I'm an unwed, just teenager that just screwed up and, you know, I meant for this to happen. I got married and I decided to get pregnant. All right, let's go upstairs and potty train Gerald some more. And you, sir, what do you want to do? You can come up and potty train Iris. It'll be great. We'll do potty training together. How much fun can that be? Oh. Can you sell the chickens? Are you old enough? Adult, 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 adult. Young adult. Young adult. That says chick. It's definitely not a chick. Elder. Adult. Elder. Elder. Chick. Adult. Alright. We'll get her out there to do that. Look at them. Potty training together. We love it. Yes, we want to trade the animals.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Iris has acquired the potty skill and Gerald has acquired potty level 2. Amazing. No, we're not going to prom. All right. And Sophia is eating something, which is fantastic. It is almost July of 1352, which we love. And you need to go to the washroom, something fierce. Once again, John is desperate for fun, as usual. Come and eat the stew. You are hungry, hungry, hungry. How far along are you now? Not ready for this. We know you're not ready for it, but no, wait for them to respond. You're not supposed to be texting people. You are in your 3rd trimester. It says there's no going back now. She's so stressed. She's just like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? You are going to have a baby and it's going to be super exciting. It'll be fine. I don't know if she even ever told John that she was pregnant. No, she didn't. Let's tell him and see what he says. He's a little bit older than her, as we know. So I think he would be like, it's fine. Everything's fine.
That was Steve.
What's she doing? Chat with Julianna. Okay, how about you go to bed? You are exhausted. Go to bed. No, go to bed. She's like, no, I'm going to go see Gerald. I think you should go to bed and let John deal with Gerald. Gerald is just having himself some food, and then he's going to go to bed himself. So, really, I mean, don't worry about him. All right, so it is 10 o'clock at night. It is time for everyone to get themselves to bed. All right, Gerald, how are you doing? It's time for bed. He's like, I'm going. Just going to put this up here on the fireplace. Okay. We love it. Sure, they have more babies. Jeez. Yeah. I know. They shouldn't have more babies, but, you know. These guys have so much chaos here in this house already that I don't know that they should have more children, but, you know, we have to have, we need a backup to Gerald in case he doesn't make it when he has to age up. And yet I think it's just going to be so much chaos in this house, to be honest. All right, everyone is asleep. It's great. Summer Harvest Fest was successful for everyone, which we love. And we have some chicks that are about to hatch. Oh gosh, she's about to pee herself. Go downstairs and go potty. Come on, you can do it. She's like, I am literally about to burst with this baby. And I am about to pee myself. It's okay, Sophia. It's okay. You also are about to starve to death. And look at this kitchen. It is schmagged. Okay, clean up everything, and then let's go ahead and do a pudding. Can you do a pudding? No. All right, how about let's do... Oh, we don't want to do that. How about do... Ooh, you can do a roast chicken. Let's do roast chicken. She's like, a roast chicken is going to take forever. I'm starving to death. It's fine. Oh no, she's getting sick. She has high blood pressure from a pregnancy complication. Her blood pressure is sky high. That's not good. That is definitely not good. It is obviously July now of 1352. She has developed a pregnancy complication of high blood pressure. She is feeling really bad. She's making a roast chicken, which we love. Look at her. We love it. Hopefully she can make it before she starves to death, because she's starving to death. Well, that was actually pretty quick. Grab yourself a serving of that. All right. And you need to come grab yourself a serving as well, because you're starving. And so do you. You're doing okay, but you need to come grab a serving as well. So everyone's going to come grab themselves a serving of this roast chicken that she made. It looks divine. We absolutely love that. I think she's been saving that chicken for a rainy day. Not that it's a rainy day, is it? Oh, so it is. So yeah, she's just been saving that chicken up for a rainy day. And they are just going to have this roast chicken on a Sunday here, and it is our first day of fall, so we actually do need to roll our dice and see if we are going to have what kind of yeah, what we're going to have as far as our crops go. So we're going to roll. We got a 2. So that means that we get great soil again. If you look at our thing, a 2 is great soil again. So I'm not going to change it because we already have it as great soil. So that's amazing. We got great soil again. I don't know what my odds are of that happening, but I love it. So for fall, we get great soil again. So yay for us. All right. And so for this season, we just entered fall with great soil. That's super fantastic. We love it. She's in her 3rd trimester. We are just waiting on this baby to be born. So we need her to go into labor. And she is like really, really tense about it. Like super, super tense. And she is also developed a pregnancy complication. So we have to watch out for that because obviously she's not doing well. I'm going to get her some water and see if that helps because it says that I could get her some water to help with her complication symptoms. So let's see if that helps her any. But she's not doing well at all. She's sick. I don't know. She's in a food coma from eating the grand meal. So clearly she ate too much, which is funny. I love that. All right. Well, I don't know what to do about all of this. I'm just going to have her clean up a little bit. Come down here and eat. You need to come down here and grab a serving as well. Everyone needs to eat something. All right, he is just coming out here to play a little bit because he is desperate for fun. And he's like, I don't think that she's going to let me touch her. Even though a woohoo would be really nice right about now, I seriously doubt she's going to let me touch her because, you know, she's really far along. I think, though, if he did get her to let him woohoo with her, it might send them into labor. Maybe he'll go and he'll be like, you know, honey, I heard that if you go and woohoo, it makes the baby come faster. And she's going to be like, is that true? And he's like, I did hear that. Someone told me that if you woohoo, it makes the baby come. And she'll be like, I'll try anything at this point. So they're going to go and they're going to woohoo because she's hoping that it'll send her into labor. And she's hoping that her husband's not just full of, you know, BS. So she's hoping this is going to send her right into labor and that he's not just, you know, trying to get a little bit of fun out of her. But it doesn't look like it's working. It doesn't look like it's sending her into labor. And she's like, John. And he's like, that's what I heard, honey. I was not lying to you. I really did hear that if you have a woohoo, it sends you into labor. I really did hear that. And she's like, well, it didn't work. And he's like, well, maybe we just have to keep trying. She's like, we're not keeping trying. And he's like, okay. She's like, men. So I feel so bad for her. She's like, here I am having, you know, not only am I pregnant, but I'm having pregnancy complications. And you're like, all you can think about is woohooing with me. And he's like, I'm sorry. And she's like, you should be. So she is seriously tense. And what's wrong with you? You're super sad. Well, I told you to grab a serving of food. Why did you not eat it? Eat the food. Eat the food, and then you won't be hungry anymore. She's like, no, Here, do some laundry. It'll help. She's like, doing laundry's not going to help. All right. So Iris is getting some food. We love that. Gerald is, I think, getting some food. Yeah, he is. All right. And Sophia's going to wash some laundry. She's like, I don't think this is going to help me feel any better, but, you know, I guess the chores have to be done no matter what. So I'm just going to do them. So she's getting some wash done. John is cleaning up. We love that. All right, move the laundry to the clothesline. And I'm telling you, you're so close to having this baby. She's like, yeah. And I think that she's realizing that she's so close to the end. And then she's like, what happens if something happens to me? Because I'm his third wife. Like, this could be it. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's lost 2 wives already. I'm his third wife. And he's lost his wives in childbirth. And I'm about to have a baby. Like, what happens if something happens to me? And I think that's another reason why she's tense. Because she's realizing, I'm about to go into labor and I could very potentially not make it. And she's freaking out because not only does she not necessarily want this baby, but now she's about to have this baby and she could be facing life or death situations. And she's freaking out. She's thinking to herself, how am I supposed to, you know, get this baby to happen and give John what he wants, but also not die, because I don't want to die. I'm too young for that. Like, I would like to have this baby and for us to both live. That would be great. So she's freaking out a little bit. For multiple reasons. Alright, let's go give Gerald a bath because he's stinky. And Iris, you desperately need fun, so I hope you're going to do something fun. She's like, I am. I'm going to go play with my dolls. Okay, well, we love that for you. Julianna, what are you up to? Playing in the rain? Okay. And you're taking a bath, and then you need to go to the washroom. All right, we love it. This family is just kind of figuring out their routine and figuring out how to be a family together because, you know, she's not these kids' mom. She's just kind of she's their stepmom, so she's trying to figure out a life with them. Indeed, what she freaks out. Yeah. So she's just trying to figure out some semblance of a routine with them, some semblance of what normal is for them, and how to be their mother, how to be a mother to them. She realizes she can't replace their mom. She can't be, you know, a replacement mother for them, but she wants to be a mother figure for them. And so she is trying to learn the ins and outs of how to do that. And she, I think, is doing the best that she can, which we love. And I think she's doing a pretty good job. There's got to be something in here that you can make. Come on. Okay, let's make some turnip soup. I know there is still some roast chicken out, but it's going to be gone very soon. John, I told you to go to the washroom. Like, what is your deal? She is pissed. She's like, I'm done with this pregnancy. I'm over it. I'm ready to have this baby and be done with it. Even though I'm freaking out, I'm scared to death. I don't know the outcome. I'm worried I'm going to die. I'm tired of carrying this baby. I'm tired of these pregnancy hormones. I'm done. I'm over it. I am seriously over it. I'm tired of people calling me, harping about how I'm too young to be dealing with this and how I'm irresponsible. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the whole damn thing. And she's just ready to be done. Collect the eggs, clean the coop. I realize I told her to do that already once today, but I guess we're going to do it again. Can you come out here and collect some honey? She's like, but I'm getting attacked again by these bees. These bees hate us. Yes, they do. I don't think these bees will ever like us, even if we bond with them. Oh my gosh, you gotta go to the washroom. Alright, how's it? Someone should call a doctor. You've been feeling sick. We know, we know. And you are seriously irritable from your mood swing? Okay. Well, I can't help you with that. The best thing I can do is tell you to go into labor and then it will get better. She's like, well, how am I supposed to do that? How in the world am I supposed to get into labor? Well, you can go woohoo with John. She's like, we tried that already once. Look at her. She's like, okay, fine. You talked me into it. Let's try again. He's like, let's try again what? And she's like, let's try woohooing again. She's like, you said that it supposedly sends people into labor. I'm willing to try anything. I want to have this baby. And she's like, let's go try woohooing again. And he's like, are you serious? And she's like, I am serious. I am done with this baby being inside me. Come on, let's go. And he's like, all right, let's do it. He like attacked her and just threw her into that shed. Let's hope that it sends her into labor. In every other situation where I have ever been this close to having a baby, woohooing has always sent my Sims into labor. It never fails. This one situation, it's not going to happen. Nope, it's not going to happen. And they had shed shame. Well, that's fine. You need to go eat something. The children are hungry. It didn't work. Once again. And John contracted an illness. What'd you give him? You gave him some kind of like dreaded disease or something. She's like, I don't have a dreaded disease. Clearly you do, because you've given him something. You woohooed in the shed and now he's got some kind of severe illness. And you have a severe illness. Someone should call the doctor, it says. It's, I don't know what it is, but... Ostrich the person. How many packs do you have? All of them. I own them all. I don't know. I don't even know what, and welcome to the stream. How are you today? I don't even know how to send her into labor at this point. I just know she needs to go into labor because she is just seriously unhappy. How many packs do you have? I have them all. All right, so you are good. You just need to do something fun. You need to get a bath and do some sleeping. She's like, I'm just getting myself a little nap here. Okay, can you give a bath to Iris? Can you not do that, please? Go to bed. Or something. Do something other than that. Clean that up. You clean that up right now. How much money is it if you buy all packs? Like $1,000? I don't know. I haven't ever added it up. Because obviously they didn't all come out all at one time, so I didn't buy it in one lump sum. I bought them as they came out. So I've not ever gone back and like added it all up to see how much it was. All right, you need to go grab yourself something to eat. And you need to go to the washroom. Okay. Julianna has reached social level 4. We love it. Okay, these children need to get into bed. I am telling you, they just need to get into bed. They need to go to sleep. And we need to get Sophia to have this baby. Like, what is it going to take? Try a bath? Really? Okay, take her a bath. We'll give her a bath. Look at her. She's very tense. I mean, she's just struggling. I think she's purposely holding back on us because she doesn't want this baby. So she's like, I'm not going to let it come out. I'm going to hold on to it for a while. Even though she actually, is ready to have this baby and be done with this pregnancy, she's like also thinking to herself, I could die, so I'm not going to do it. The risk is too great to me. But it is 10 o'clock at night here. So it is that we are heading into our next day. The last day, October of 1352 is what we're heading into. And so our baby will be born in October, it's looking like. And oh no, our baby's not going to be born in October. Our baby is going to be born in September because she just went into labor. So let's go have this baby. If she has the baby before midnight, it'll be September. It is before midnight, and it is a boy, which is great. We needed a boy. So let's go ahead. It's called the Murder House, I think. There's a house I'm saving up for. It's called the Murder House, I think. Oh? All right, so we are going to do the male names, and let's give it a spin. Ramon. All right. And we want to obviously roll for mom and baby. Let me just go back to our D20 dice. And mom can't roll a 1. Mom rolls a 15. So mom does survive. Baby needs to roll an odd or an 8, 10, or 20. Baby survives. Oh my gosh. We love it. All right. So let's take away the dice and let's go to our spreadsheet. We're going to put for the baby here, Ramon Arundel. And September of 1352 was when he was born. And British German is the nationality. All right. We love it. Which one is it? Fourth orange, third orange down. This one. All right. Perfect. And let's go ahead and age up, well, feed and age up baby here. And then we are going to go ahead and roll for Sten because it is now the next day. Look at her. She's like freaking out because she's like, no, I don't want this baby. Let's get her to attempt to bond with Ramon as well. And see if she can bond with him, because she is like, I don't want this child. I didn't want this child. And now I have this child. I'm not with it. What did it say? Nothing. Is she going to be able to bond? Attempt to bond with Ramon. Glad mom and baby made it. Yeah, it's a good thing. All right, so she has made her peace with Ramon. Let's go ahead and age Ramon up to an infant and give Ramon his infant makeover. And then we're going to roll for Sten and see if he can make it to his adult birthday. And then that will be the end of this. All right, he is going to be a calm infant. I find that we get calm a lot, which I'm not complaining about, but we have us a red-headed baby. Let's go into Cass. All right, so little Ramon, let's take a look at you. Can I see you, please? There we go. Oh my heavens, you're adorable. I just need to give you black eyelashes instead of white ones. You look like the Resident Evil actress. What Resident Evil actress? Who are you talking about? Look at how cute this bloody kid is. Oh my gosh, but they're so cute. Hi, Historical Queen. Welcome in. We're just giving this little guy his makeover. I think he is adorable. I do think he needs just a little touch of color in his cheeks. But he's so cute. I even think I like this hair on him. I'm going to keep it. And then we're going to put him in his blue outfits. All right, so blue. Blue. I like that one, I think. Look how cute their baby is. Oh my gosh. Melt my heart, please. Mila Jovovich. I'm going to have to look that up. But, oh my gosh. He's so cute. All right. And let's go ahead and roll for Sten. So it is Sten's birthday today. We need to roll and see if he is going to make it. So we have to look at the dice. He needs to roll between a 1 to 7. So that's like really low numbers that he needs to roll. Okay. He rolled a 7. Oh, I didn't show you the dice. We'll roll again. Well, now he rolled a 19. Now he gets to die. Well, that sucks. All right, so with that, that means that we'll roll a d10 to find out when he's going to die this year. Okay, great. So he's going to die immediately. Oh, well, that sucks. What are the odds of that happening? The first time I roll, he made it. The second time, he didn't make it. All right, so I have to kill him. Unless you guys want the 7 to count. Let me know. What do you think? Do you want the 7 to count, or do you want me to kill him? Kill him. Okay. All right. So we're going to go over to Sten's house and we are going to take care of Sten. We have to kill him. So Sten, is going to die. So let me just put on here that he died. All right, and we are going to the residence, and we are going to kill Sten, which sucks. We have one that wants the 7 to count and one that wants him to die. How do I choose now? I need someone to be a tiebreaker. The only thing is he has 2 sons. And is she pregnant? Let's find out. I'm gonna cheat and look and see if she's pregnant. No, she's not. All right, so before I kill him, I'm going to have them try for a baby. Historical queen is hardcore. Clearly. Hi, Higgledy. Welcome in. All right, so we're going to try for a baby with them and see if we can go ahead and get them to procreate once more. It's his first adult role. I rolled and he rolled to live, but I wasn't showing you guys the dice. And so when I pulled the dice up so you guys could see on the second roll, he rolled to die. And I was like, seriously? Dang it. And so you guys were like, nope, we didn't see the one where it counted, so we want the one where it didn't count to count. And I'm like, fine. So we will, hopefully she will be pregnant. Let's hope. And I kind of want to cheat and look and see if she's pregnant. Okay, I'm going to look. Okay, she is. But it's just with a girl. But whatever, she's pregnant. They do have 2 boys already. So, we have 2 sons to carry on the name, hopefully. But we will go ahead and kill Sten. All right. Hi, look. Yeah, I looked. All right. Let's kill by, I don't know. It's winter, so let's do by, or fall, and it's cold today, so we'll do death by freezing. All right, and Sten, let's find him on here. When did he... He was born in 1321. He's so cute, though. I know. Well, what do you want me to do now? Do you want me to... Do you want me to plead for him? You guys are killing me. Okay, well, what do you want me to do now? That's good genetic stock. I know. I can plead for him. Do you want me to get her to plead? I mean, the odds are that, you know, he may not, the Grimm could always tell me no, right? Let's get her to go here. We'll plead. We can always try the pleading thing. Get up here. Plead for Sten. Okay, everybody wants me to plead. We're going to plead for Sten, and hopefully Sten will be able to make it. Look at, oh no.
Holcomb, what's the deal?
Cuthbert's coming down, and he's like, no, he said no. Sten is truly gone after Nolly's ardent appeal fell on Death's deaf ears. The Grimm hates me. I'm telling you. She's like, no, and Cuthbert's like, my dad. The good thing is Cuthbert looks just like his dad. So, let's hope that Cuthbert lives. Because otherwise, we're screwed. All right. Well, crap. Always plead. Yeah. All right, 1321. 1321 to 1352. He had such a short life. And let's go ahead and we will put why is she ignoring me? Okay, fine. Can you do it? Can you put this in your inventory? All right, let's take you to the gravesite then. You can travel, right? He's like, that's fine, Mom. I've got it. I'll take Dad to the cemetery. It's not his mom, but, you know, it's a stepmom. But that's fine. For all purposes of this, it's his mom now. So, he's going to go ahead and take his dad over to the cemetery. We will place him down because unfortunately we have lost Sten because of Historical Queen and her ruthlessness. You only get one plead per person. Can the kid plead? Yeah, you can't. I can't get the kid to plead. Only one plead is allowed. We have already, for the record, filled up this whole side here of our people. We are now working on this side. So we will place Sten here. On the next row. And that's that. It's pathetic, is what it is. It's just pitiful. I hate it. All right, so we have lost Sten. Let me update him on the spreadsheet. And we have to figure out what he died from. So let's go ahead and go to our spreadsheet and, or not our spreadsheet, but our wheel. And we will figure out what he died from. Oh, yay. So he died from the measles, which means that unfortunately everyone else in the house has to roll because the measles are contagious. So let's go to the spreadsheet and take a look at how contagious are the measles. So the measles are 40%. All right, so for that, I made us another wheel. Let's go back to the like residence. Everyone has to roll. We love that. Everyone has to roll higher than 40% in order to not have to roll that they have to die or not. So we will roll for Nale first. She's pregnant, so, you know, that's fun. If she rolls greater than 40%, then she's safe. If she rolls less than 40%, then she has to roll to survive. So let's go ahead and spin for Nale. Okay, so 23%. She has to roll to see if she's going to survive. So let's go ahead and roll for the others. We have Cuthbert. He needs to spin greater than 40%. Oh, he was so close. He was so close to 40%. Okay. And then the baby. Are we going to lose the whole family? Possibly. Okay, so everybody has to roll to see if they survive the measles. So in order for them to survive the measles, they can't roll a 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 16, 19, or 20 on the dice. Oh my goodness. Let me pull up the dice for you guys. So first, that's a lot of tombstones. Yeah, it is. All right, so first for her, we will go ahead and do the roll for mom. Everybody cross your fingers because I don't necessarily want this family to die out, but let's give a spin. She rolled a 5. Mom's going to die. Okay. That sucks. She's also pregnant, so we will have to deliver baby and roll for baby. Jesus, that seems too fatal. Yeah, I know. And Cuthbert rolled a 13, so he survived. And the baby rolled a 10, so he survived. But mom dies of the measles. So she contracted the measles from Sten and died too. Which means that they have to go to the orphanage. And because she's pregnant, I have to go ahead and make her have that baby early. Because she's dying. Unless we just end the pregnancy. What do you guys want me to do about the pregnancy? Usually if they're pregnant, I usually go ahead and let them have the baby early. And I just, well, in the past, I was rolling twice for the pregnancy. But now that it's the way it is with the odd numbers, I don't think rolling twice is as feasible. So I don't know how you guys feel about it. Should we just end the pregnancy, or should we go ahead and just let her have the baby and just we'll roll for the baby to see if baby lives? Google says the death chance is 1 in 1,000. This says the chance of contracting the measles is 40%. Is that not right? If that's the case, then maybe she shouldn't have gotten the measles. What do you think, Higgledy? Contracting it but not dying from it. Okay. So you think maybe she should not have to die? Okay. So we'll let her live then. So we'll just say she got the measles from Sten, but she doesn't have to die. I'm good with that. Because otherwise these children are going to be orphans as well. And then I have to send them to the orphanage. Most people survive measles, though in some cases complications may occur. About 1 in 4 individuals will be hospitalized and 1 in 2 in 1,000 will die. Complications are more likely in children under age 5 and adults over age 20. So in the rare case, he died from measles. She probably contracted it but didn't die from it. So I can live with that. I don't know why he would have died from it, being that he was a strong, healthy male, but for purposes of this, you know, it says, why is it doing that? We're saying that he died of the measles from that, so I'll update the thing that he died in October of 1352. He died at age 30 from the measles. Oh, let's update that measles is a cause of death on our thing. All right. I really think it's unlikely that it would kill a person unless they got something else on top of it. Yeah, you're probably right. But then, that being said, back then, I wonder if they had vaccinations for it and things like that. Maybe they did. I don't know. All right. That being said, why are you still here in our house? That you should go because we don't necessarily want you here. You literally just took our husband and father away from us. We aren't fans of that. This little kid is hungry, so why don't you get him a serving of macaroni and cheese? Grab all servings out of this thing. Yeah. All right. She's going to the washroom. The children are going to bed. That little kid is starving to death. And you have about 7 of these in your inventory. So can we wire? Okay, I have to literally set them all out. That's ridiculous. All right. Can we let Mackenzie come and eat? I don't think he can climb the stairs, maybe. Let's just put one in his inventory. That'll be the easiest way to do this. You know, from you making a ginormous pot of macaroni and cheese, which probably wasn't even a thing, but that's fine. Is she a witch? You know, no. I don't think so. I don't think she is. But then again, I'm not really sure. No, but I don't think so. No, I don't think so. She is not. No, I don't know. This house was someone else's house before. It was the other Elise, his first wife. And I think she may have been a witch. Cuthbert's mother. I think she might have been a witch. Possibly. I believe so. I believe she was. Everyone is so sad because of Sten now. It's really, really horrible. Look at her. She's just going to go and cry it out. Cuthbert's down here. He's crying in his sleep, which is super sad. And what are you doing, little guy? Oh, he's so exhausted. He's just going to pass out down here in the floor. I mean, okay. We love that. Mackenzie's like, anyway. But then the death percentage of contagion illness, I do use that. And then the death roll numbers, I use those. I got this off of Amanda's Play Sims Discord. Someone in the Discord created that and all of the illnesses that are on the wheel. Well, I created the wheel based off the illnesses that you see here. But anyway, yeah. So that's where that came from. So if we want to tweak it a little bit, we can. It's just someone else created this based on their own research, I'm assuming. Go to the hospital. Nale is bleeding. This feels much more than regular postpartum bleeding. She needs to go to the hospital immediately. Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay, well, it's sending her to the hospital immediately. Okay, she's going to the hospital. I mean, I can't help these kind of things in the game. Did it take her to the hospital? Like, did it? Because it doesn't look like it took her. She's up here, like, cleaning and stuff. Well, what are you doing? You're dying, but you're up here cleaning. Go to the bloody hospital before you die. Go to the hospital. You don't need to take the children with you. You just go. Oh my gosh. I know this is not time period appropriate, but it is what it is. We're just going to say she's gone to see her midwife, I guess. Not that, you know, the midwife is going to be able to save her in this emergent situation. Most likely she's probably going to die. We're probably going to lose Nale no matter what. Which is unfortunate events because we have 2 children. I totally believe the degree of contagion. I just don't buy the death rate. Ah, gotcha. If these children, if she dies, these children are going to get sent to Lord knows where. I'm going to be super upset. So let us hope that she doesn't die right now, because I don't know where it will send Cuthbert or little Mackenzie. I got a notification that she's profusely bleeding, basically. And it's more than regular postpartum bleeding, and basically my game whisked her off to the hospital. We love that. We love our mods. All right, let's just fast forward through because she's at the hospital and I don't know what's going on. And hope that she lives, and we shall see what's going on. We are almost through with the end of Siri Like is Calling. You have a crush on Cristofo Petecchia. No. Cristofo's a priest. He's not trying to be in a relationship with anyone. All right. Okay. Please don't let her die. All right, Nolly's bleeding was immense, but the doctors worked tirelessly and were able to get it under control in time and administered contracting medications, which are working as intended. She should be fine, but needs to take it easy. Okay, and she's in inpatient recovery and will be gone for a couple of days. Lord have mercy. All right, so she is been saved, but she's going to be gone for 2 days. So Cuthbert will be the only one here at the house for a couple of days' time, which is great. We love that. That being said, I think that is a good place to go ahead and wrap it up here. I've gone like 45 minutes over the time I usually stream, which is fine, but we have gone ahead and made it to the end here of 1352, and we've had a lot go on. I wasn't hoping that we would lose anybody, but we did end up losing Sten. We almost lost his wife Nale, but we have thankfully saved her in the end. Things were good. Our guys, the Saunders family, got to come home from the war, which is amazing, and they get to go back home with their family, and we love that for them. We have had a baby in the Harding family. Obviously, we lost one, but we have the little girl, Katia, which we love, and so we are expanding on, which is great. We are going to obviously have 1353 come in, and we will have more birthdays, more births, more things happen in that. So that will be great. And we will continue on. That being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Thanks so much for being here with me. I had a blast with you guys, and I hope you guys have a safe and happy Halloween. And yeah, it'll be great. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, you're welcome. Is there a nose for a 2 mod, Cece? What do you mean? Ostrich. I mean, that does sound pretty deadly. Yeah. Is there a nose for a 2 mod? What is that? What is that mod? I don't know what you mean. But yeah, I think that is good. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this stream. It will be up on YouTube, obviously, for you guys to view. If there are any problems with the stream, I will obviously take it down and upload the whole thing like I usually do, because sometimes YouTube screws up the stream. So if it's not there immediately for you guys that came in late, if you are wanting to watch it, that's why. I will have to like download it, upload it, do all those things. But I will obviously have it on YouTube for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Our next stream will be on Thursday, again at 12 o'clock. So I will see you guys then. And until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Have a great Halloween, and I will see you guys then. Bye.
You held me back when I tried to move on from your life, so